Waterloo, Iowa is located squarely in the heartland of the USA. Farming and industry have been its lifeblood. At one time, John Deere was the town's biggest employer, and it's still here today. Waterloo has a rich history of hard-working citizens who want the best for their families, but Waterloo has its challenges too. Several of her schools deal with the issues facing all schools with high poverty and high minority populations. Poverty is the greatest common factor among low-achieving children, but for these students, Waterloo schools work. Lincoln Elementary is an urban school that is working to break the grip of poverty. Lincoln has an 85% free and reduced lunch rate and has a 69% minority student population. They would be, by most accounts, considered a struggling urban school. Yet they are breaking free of the myth that they can't improve and students are succeeding. Meet Erica Bruns, a first grade teacher at Lincoln Elementary, who, like countless others, puts her students first. You could argue that first grade is the most important one of all, the building block for a student's education. Mrs. Bruns and other staff at Lincoln are dispelling the myth that urban schools don't succeed. Mrs. Bruns keeps in constant communication with her families. She makes a positive first contact with parents, grandparents, or guardians, followed by as many home visits as she can in a school year. Lincoln Elementary requires all teachers to visit at least 6 homes a year to support a positive parent-teacher relationship.
What's impressed me with Mrs. Bruns is that she does take each child as a personal basis, and she gets to know them real well, and that way she can assess them appropriately. She does make sure that she gives you a call back or make sure that we're on the same, that we're thinking the same, and I just think she's wonderful. I couldn't ask for a better teacher.
Mrs. Bruns keeps students engaged in learning. She also takes time to differentiate teaching so each and every student is receiving the academic and behavioral support they need to excel in class. It's hard work, but rewarding.
I enjoy it because I get to interact with the students, watching them grow as learners, building from their knowledge, coming from hardly being readers to leaving first grade at reading at a level 16 or higher. One struggle that I've noticed with my students was student engagement and being able to focus on the task, focus on the learning. Positive communication with families is very important to me because just being able that we're on the same page. This is their child that I get to work with throughout the day, and I get to see them more than they do at night. And so just knowing that what they're doing in school and every day, and they're aware of it at home so they can help them at home, even working on strategies, just so we're on the same page to make their student be the best student that they can be.
The principal and staff at Lincoln know their families. They know that students are more than a test score. They know that it takes a team working together to close the poverty learning gap. That's why each month at Lincoln Elementary, they celebrate learning with a family fun night. The turnout is always high, and each time the school sends home an activity tied to student success. While there is no perfect school, Lincoln Elementary and countless others are working hard to give every child every chance every day. The challenges are many, but staff pulls together as a family to improve teaching, share success, and provide support for each other and their students. It takes time and effort. Just ask the staff at Lincoln or Mrs. Bruns, but miracles happen every day in public schools, and Waterloo schools work.